Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Rockwod number 70 custom size push plate. 613, this is a 4 3/4 by 24 inch push plate. We have, and I don't really know why, but we have an occasional call for this size, 4 3/4 by 24. Like I said, I don't really know why. But it is a nice size plate to use because of its height. The height is nice. The width is nice as well. And what I mean by all of that is this. Okay, so here's the plate. Here's the hand. It's relatively good. Okay, little hands down here where the door, they're going to push a little bit lower. Tall people over here. That length is nice. The length is nice also. A typical push plate is 16 inch tall, 15 inch tall. Those are typical. Occasionally, you'll see 20 inch tall. Hospital push and pull combination plates, which is basically this, with a little giddy up down here to act as a pull. Those are generally about 20 inch tall, maybe 20 3/4. An 8 foot tall or a 9 foot tall door, which certainly play very well with hardware that was in proportion to the height of the door, and something a little bit taller really makes sense. A 3.5 by 15, a 4 by 16 plate on a 9 foot tall door. I might be looking to increase that proportion of what's happening. And again, for some reason, 4 3/4 by 24 is, we sell them 4 3/4 wide, 24 tall. Now, this is a 70 plate, which means that it's 50 thousandths of an inch thick. My caliper should come out at 0.05. 0.047. 0.047. This is in a 613 finish. That is a very clearly defined finish. That means that it's made of solid bronze. That splotchiness you see back there is a result of the fact that the backside's not going to be finished. But it is a process that is done to oil rub and oxidize solid architectural bronze. Okay, this material is a certain type of alloy of bronze that is conducive for work when it comes to door hardware. 613 in the part number literally means solid bronze with an oil rubbed bronze finish over it. That inherently means, by definition, that it's what is called a living finish. Living finish is a marketing term used to basically say, hey, listen, over time, this thing's going to change colors. Some people want that. Some people literally order 613 because they want that. What's going to happen over time, if I took my hand and rubbed it on the back here or even on the front, there's going to be dark material on my hand. The more that this is used, this is going to lighten up, revealing the bronze underneath. Some people want that. Some people will call and say, what the heck is happening to my push plate? The finish is wearing off. What did you order? 613. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do. The point of the matter is, be aware of what you're ordering. If what you want is a stable finish, the hardware industry can accommodate. You would order a powder-coated finish, a 613E. It's an equivalent to 613, or US 10. It'd be better to call it US 10BE equivalent, oil rub bronze equivalent. And then at that point, they'll powder coat the least expensive material. They wouldn't make oil rub bronze powder-coated equivalent over bronze. They would powder coat stainless because it's less expensive, is the bottom line. But if you're looking for a living finish, something that's going to change with its characteristics over time, this is it. Now be mindful, the part of the issue with the finish also is that this client ordered 2 of them because they have a pair of doors. These look like they belong together, but lot to lot, order to order, manufacturer to manufacturer, the 613 is not going to be exactly the same because the formula is subject to variation. Even the altitude at which the manufacturing plant is doing the work affects the final finish. And if you had 10 samples of oil rub bronze, for sure 8 of them are going to be clearly different. Having said that, I believe it to be a beautiful finish. And ages so gracefully with time. There's a restaurant in town here that they've got Rockwood RM 3200 poles, like 7 foot long on 9 foot doors. And the top and bottom of the poles are the original oil rub, but surely enough in the center, where people actually grab it, that's all turning into that bronze color. To me, it's beautiful. So be mindful of what you're ordering. You can order this in any finish. It's Rockwood. They can do anything. You want it made of stainless? No problem. They'll satin, brush it, they'll polish it. You want it made of aluminum? They'll anodize it in any color that you want, or have the material anodized. Clear anodized, dark bronze, black, very dark bronze. There's a variation of dark bronze that's super dark. Architectural materials as well, like brass and bronze. Your brasses, your bronze, your chromes, your nickels, polished satin, obviously oil rubbed, is going to give you all of those options. And because it's just basically a piece of sheet metal, bronze, they can cut this to any size. For some reason, again, this is a relatively common size, but you can have this any size that you want. You might want it a little bit wider. I personally like a 6-inch wide plate on a door because it does, the hand is captive or contained within the plate. On 3.5 or 4-inch wide push plates, you'll see a moon pattern of wear on the surface of the wood door. Let's say the lacquer that's there or the clear coat that's there does break down, etc. So I might like one a little bit bigger. This could also be, I suppose, a kick plate as well. I don't know that the client's using this as a kick plate, but they could be. If you had doors that were basically 24-inch plus, this might be really nice, etc. Now, one thing that is not permissible, the way that Rockwood, and this is very rare for me to have a critique, the way that Rockwood shipped these plates with the screws is not going to stand. They shipped them underneath the plate, and there's no damage on the plate at all, but if this were to have had a box dropped on top of it, the heads of those screws are going to mark the plate. So when we ship these, we will literally put them off the end of the plate, and we'll make sure that those get shipped out that way. Very beautiful piece of equipment. Lots of options can be done on push plates. Holes for cylinders or thumb turns or deadbolts or locks. You can do these with self-adhesive tape. This is, of course, drilled for the screws that are included, so this will be mechanically fastened down to the door itself. Engraving. They can do all kinds of engraving, push, pull. I've had Rockwood make custom 1/8 of an inch thick solid bronze with engraved letters, like for a restaurant, hours and whatnot, black and fill. There is a link below this video to a document called Product Brochure, where you can review the generic plates from Rockwood. It's just a typical page out of their catalog. But the moral of the story is it's Rockwood. They all but encourage custom special order material. They thrive on it. In fact, I have an exceptional example of Rockwood's capability here. This client has an aluminum storefront door, wants a set of vandal-resistant trim installed back-to-back. You've got welded on posts on the back. You've got a couple of countersunk holes that's going to be through bolted with torque screws, and that cylinder is in that really odd location because, again, it's aluminum storefront. So we don't have a lot of room to fit the plate down. Totally customized in terms of the mounting method and the hole for the cylinder location. Okay. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Rockwood products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. I do hope that my partiality to Rockwood has come through in this video. I'm very partial to them. I love the quality. The people are phenomenal. Very, very skilled at what they do. And they are like a well-oiled machine in the sense of 2 weeks is 2 weeks. They're a manufacturer, so things are made to order, so be mindful of that. These plates took 2 weeks. They're not going to be done in 2 days. The good news about Rockwood is it's 2 weeks. These didn't take 3 weeks or 4, or at 4 weeks you're told it's another 2 weeks. They ought to be studied and emulated how they're able to keep everything running so smoothly. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where, again, you can pull up not only all the Rockwood items that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog and their Rockwood RM series catalog as well, their architectural door pulls. Any questions on the modified 70 plate, custom size, and an oil rub bronze finish, or any other Rockwood product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you